Looks a little empty in here. I think it's time for a project. But before I drag your project in, I need to build a camera mount so I can get some cool shots. And grease your pour machine because it's been a little bit. But I think about just adding a simple bolt from right here up to mount my camera jig. Then you get a nice view of everything. So I'm going to do that real quick. And just like that, we got a very, very crude camera jig. Will it work? I don't know. So I guess we're just going to have to find out. And just like that, it actually works. I'm actually kind of surprised. That did not work out like I thought it would. Should have added a jam nut, but you live and learn. I'm not a fan of this one though, because it does not track too well. But anyways, this is your new project. Craftsman GT6000 has a Kohler Magnum on it right now. I plan on popping it off. It will either get a post twin Briggs or I got a Vanguard I might toss on it. 633A. I think I'm going to cut it and stretch it right before your high and low shifter, about 6 inches. Then I got a heavy duty front axle over there from a Cub Cadet 1440, which is a Cyclops. Because they're very beefy, 1-inch spindles. They're a swept axle with a high hump. I prefer these over your John Deere swept axles. Then 27s in your rear, which is over there. Got brand new 21s for your front coming today. I don't know if I'm gonna run them rims and just flip them around so I gain 8 inches all together, or if I'm gonna run hubs. Because I do got hubs over there, I could use their 4x4 and some nice rims, but I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna put a Ross box type steering on it, a few other things to make it better with steering, because that's your biggest issue with a mud mower. So I think first thing I'm gonna do is put your 27s on it to see how they look. Then I'm going to start popping your front axle and your engine off of it and everything else and gut it down to a bare frame and start lengthening it. Well, here's your 27s put on it. They're 27 by 10, 12 on a 9-inch wide rim. They're definitely fat. It's not as wide as what I thought it would due to how your center is in your rim. So I might order me some wheel spacers. I might go 1 inch or I might go do 2 inch. I haven't decided yet. Because I don't want your front end wider than your rear and it just looks a little goofy. But I do like how them tires ballooned up. Not bad at all. Now I guess I need to start gutting it. Gotta remove all your wiring, electronics, stuff like that. Your engine, front axle. That seat, because it's pretty bad when it's growing grass and moss in it. This Kohler Magnum's getting parted out, so if you need any parts, hit me up. Haven't decided if I'm just going to trim your fenders or if I'm going to do a rear end lift. I got pop rear end anyways, because I'm going to straight axle it, then see if I can get your heavier reverse gear in it. Front axle is out of it. Now I gotta put that one in it eventually. But anyways, this is a little bit of reason why I want to lengthen it. I don't know why Craftsman did your whole twist belt setup. Even with your horizontal shafts, they still had a twist belt. They work good if you keep your belt guards on them and add an extra idler pulley. But since I'm gonna lengthen, it will give me more room for a better clutch and a better belt setup so I don't gotta worry about tossing a belt every time. And just like that, she's all stripped. Whole lot of junk. These style front axles ain't junk. I'm just not a big fan of 3/4 inch spindles. I mean, you can reinforce them, but I've still bent them before. That's why I like my 1 inch with a reinforcement. And your steering on these sucks, so it's gutted. Like I said, it's going to get a Ross box. And this Magnum's pretty cool. I've owned a lot of these, but I never had one where it had both base plates on it. where it can be used as vertical shaft and horizontal shaft. I thought that was pretty cool. And of course you gotta make a mess with your oil, because that's just how it works for me. Got your new front tires today. Some people like them, some people hate them. I always had great luck with them. So I'm gonna stick with them, and they're 21.78. So it should match it pretty good. It might have a little bit of a lean depending on how you mount your front axle, but that's gonna be your next thing, is mounting front axle. So I got your front axle roughly mocked in. I left your stock location for your bottom plate. Top plate I had to move up. Now I gotta drill more holes, mount your front plate. Gained about 3.5 inches with how fat that axle is and with it being swept frontwards. I may move it up a little more, but I'm not too sure. I don't want to get it too long and my tire is out front too much. So I'll probably leave it there, but I'm gonna go ahead and drill them holes, then get your tires mounted up on it. And just like that, your front axle is mounted. Actually went pretty good. Definitely takes a little bit to get everything straight, so I don't gotta worry about it crab walking. Then I should have plenty of articulation. More than I really need for a mud mower. Now it's time to change tires, which I despise tires. And just like that, she's back on tires all in the same day. He looks pretty mean. I did order some wheel spacers for your ass, so it should be pretty even once they come. Hopefully get them put on tomorrow. But she looks pretty good even for not being stretched. Still think I'm gonna do a stretch. I think it's gonna be a 4-inch stretch instead of a 6. But she does look good. I definitely gotta trim them fenders and figure out a hood. But thanks for watching, guys.